David Hood with TigerNet.com. I've said this to all the guys. You've got 30-something practices under your belt since you last played in a football game. Is it a sense of excitement now that you know you get to go out and face somebody else for once?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a huge excitement to be able to, go against another team and another team of color, I guess, of, not just orange and purple every day. So super excited for that. I think our defense has done an incredible job of preparing our offense since January, in spring practices and fall camp, and obviously leading up to the first game. And I think a great defense makes a great offense, and vice versa. So it's been really exciting.
Last year, is it fun to take this first game and hey, we're actually going out on the road. We get to stay in a hotel, be together as a team. Do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah, I think it's fun to just kind of get the season rolling on the road, and I don't see it too different, I guess, than being at home in a preparation type of way. But it's definitely fun to kind of hit the road early, and I guess it kind of creates just a real life atmosphere whenever you kind of hit the road. So, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, does preparing for this start feel different than preparing for Tennessee did? Obviously, different opponent, so please don't.
Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. I feel like I just try to prepare every week kind of the same. Obviously, some weeks, you prepare a little bit more, but.
Do you feel that difference, though, of the last? Is that like a tangible feeling, the work and the preparation and the hours? Does it feel different with all that time now that you've been preparing with that, especially as a starter? I know you're going to tell us that you always prepare with the starter mentality, but it's real.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just a confidence and kind of just a piece about it, just knowing that we can just go play. We're not trying to prove anything. We're not trying to do anything. We're just going to go play ball. And I think there's definitely a peace and a joy about that for sure. And Coach Sweeney tells us all the time, confidence comes from preparation, and we've been preparing for a while now. So we're ready to kind of go show it. So
this offense has proved a lot sort of to itself, sort of within itself during practices. What do you think are the biggest things this offense has to sort of go out and prove under the lights against a different defense?
Yeah. I don't really feel like, I don't know what we would necessarily need to prove, because I think if we need to prove something, then that means somebody's, talking bad about us or something. But, I just think we need to just go play our ball and just do what we do. We don't need to be anything special. We just need to just do what we do and do what we've been doing since, in the last 8 months, and just go have fun and just play free, just enjoy it. And every day we go out there to practice, we're treating it like a game. We really do. High intensity, high reps. We try to practice like there's 90,000 people watching us, so that whenever we go into the games, it feels freeing. It feels like a normal rep. It's what we've been doing all year. When we go into those real life environments, in those real games coming up, it's regular. It's what we've been doing. It's regular reps. We don't need to create anything new, or start drawing up random stuff. We do what we do.
Cade, what's your biggest concern about this offense going into
I don't really have any concerns. I feel great. I feel great about where we're at. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this team, and just they've been working every single position and every single position group. They've been working. I think just quietly working, keeping our head down, and just kind of getting after it. So I'm excited for a lot of guys that not a lot of people know about yet are just gonna have a great year, and we'll be able to kind of show it out week 1. So.
How much have you watched Texas A&M's defense versus what Duke did last year? And then when you look at what their new defensive coordinator does, a lot of pre-snap reads you have to make, a lot of motion. Do you kind of see that when you watch them?
Yeah, I think Coach Riley's done a great job of kind of preparing us so far over the last week of just, getting ready for Duke, obviously, and their new DC. But their head coach and their DC have had a history of kind of being with each other. So there's a lot of similarities in that aspect. So, but Coach Riley's done a great job of just preparing us on what we need to watch, what to watch, how to watch it. And it's been great. I mean, I've been loving the game plan so far, and it's been good. It's been good. I've been enjoying it.
Dabo's openly mentioned and talked in all these interviews and everything he's done, national championship. That's where we're going. We've seen the videos on social of your team meetings and that sort of stuff. I think a lot of people would say, gosh, is that a lot of pressure to have that named? I imagine that's great confidence that your coach is looking at you and saying, knowing what he knows and the experience he has, you guys can go and do this. How do you take that message, and how is the team kind of living and breathing and targeting that goal?
Yeah, I mean that's our main goal at the end of the year. Obviously, we have real goals, but I mean, that's what we want at the end of the year. That's what we want, whether we say it or not. But to be honest with you, like, we're never going to get there if we don't win week 1. So right now we're just focused on our first opponent, and we're focused on that, and that's really it. And if we just focus 1 week at a time, I think that in the end that'll just take care of itself.
What's time like for you right now? You've obviously got school started, but do you have any moments of your day that you try and take away from football, or is it school got football just as much as humanly possible? Or is there something you do to get away for a little bit of space between your ears?
Yeah, I mean, I think while I'm here, I try to be here and at the facility. I mean, I'm fully locked into every moment that I'm here, and I'm not thinking about outside of this facility. I'm not really trying to think about school or friends or whatever. While I'm here, I'm here, and I might be here late, but once I kind of go home, in a way, like my actual house, I try to just kind of, separate myself and just kind of like distinguish the two, and just kind of take a few hours. Well, not even maybe a few hours, but just a little bit of time to just kind of separate myself. But I'm still ultimately always kind of thinking about that kind of stuff. Even just walking to class, I was thinking about different reads and defenses this week, and it's whenever you kind of love the game, it's just kind of all you think about in a way. So
Are you
I don't know.
assessing your classmates walking at you? Like that?
No, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's tough. I mean, I think I do a good job of kind of separating both, but I've got a great community that kind of helps me stay in line. So, yeah.
Is that like video games? Is it a TV show?
Not as much video games and stuff like that, but maybe just kind of, just talking about stuff other than football, talking about life and people and friends, and I don't know. I'm not a huge video game or anything like that. So, yeah.
I think we've heard you multiple times say this offense is kind of like playing back in high school, like at Westlake. How similar is this team in terms of half-field reads, being able to eliminate things pre-snap? Like how much are you able to kind of do some of those same things here that you're doing at Westlake?
Yeah, definitely super similar. Just kind of in a verbiage-wise for sure, but just schematically and. I mean, there's definitely a lot of similarities. Just, I mean, I can't even really pick it out, but it's just kind of something you just kind of feel and know that it's kind of similar. It's not completely opposite. You know what I mean? We're not huddling up, giving a 40-word play call every single time like some other schools. So I would say in that kind of aspect, it's similar. So.
Is it fun for you to watch film? Like you were saying, they've done a great job of getting you prepared, but do you like being able to break it down and go, yeah, look, when they move the linebacker outside the hash here's what the safety, do you like that part of it?
Yeah, I love it. I think that's one thing that it's kind of like a puzzle, and figuring out different things, and but it's you gotta love it. If you don't, then I don't think you're gonna go very far at the position of quarterback. So you gotta love it. You gotta love every single part of it in the game, but also just throwing on your own, getting extra reps and stuff like that. So I do love it. I think it's fun, and I enjoy it a lot because I know that in the end, it's going to pay off. You know, it's going to actually prepare me for the game. I'm not just going through the motions, which you can get in a habit of just kind of turning on the clips and just kind of rolling through them. But whenever you're actually you actually dive in and pay attention to what you're looking for and actually have stuff to look for, then you get to game day and you start seeing just, you know, a false step of a safety and stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, I know this coverage coming, I know the blitz is coming. Just like stuff like that, you just start to pick up, and it's just, you know, it's fun, and you just kind of figure things out along the way. So, and definitely I feel like I'm much more prepared watching film and have a much greater plan of watching film and what I do day to day this year than I did last year, just because, you know, in high school I mostly watched with my coach, but, you know, a lot of it is watching on your own here. Not that we don't watch with our coaches, obviously we do, but there's only so much time we get with them. So a lot of it is kind of watching stuff on our own, and that's been really good. So.
How long did it take you to feel like Coach Riley was going to be a big help in that regard, being able to sit down and point out things to you that maybe you'd never heard or seen before?
Yeah, as soon as we started watching, you know, our first game opponent, we just kind of figured out right off the bat, you know, he knows ball super well, and we've known that for a while. But it was fun to, you know, obviously all year long we're kind of installing, learning more about our offense, and then you finally get to an opponent, and you really start learning how do we actually use this offense to go against a defense, and how do we game plan for them, how do we, you know, use what we have and kind of pick from our menu of plays to work against what they're going to do, and that's what I like about our offense is, you know, really everything we have, we can run against whatever. So I really like that a ton, and it's been great. It's been great.
Besides obviously scoring a lot of points and winning the game, just what would a sort of ideal first outing to this offense look like for you? Like, what would make you look back and say that was a really good first game besides winning?
Yeah, I think just getting the ball to as many people as we can. You know, getting the ball to every receiver we can. But then just having honestly a great day running the football, great day passing the football, and then just a great day up front with the offensive line. And but I think just getting the ball around, and then getting the ball to our running backs, because I mean they're great and we got great receivers, and just spreading the ball around I think is going to be good for us. So.
Any questions for Cade from Zoom?
Yeah, Cade, this is Yak Miller from the AP. Is there any part of you that's kind of nervous heading into this one, because now it's all on you, the attention, the fans, the back and forth, that kind of thing? Any part of you get a little nervous about all this?
No, I'm excited. I think that's one thing that I've kind of been blessed with. I don't really get too nervous because I get to go play. I'm excited for that. I get to go play, and I'm excited to go play. It's a game that I love, and I'm excited to go play. Like I just don't see any reason to be nervous. I'm excited to go play the game that I love, and you know, I feel like I've put the work in to kind of get to this first game, and I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited to go kind of show out and show what this team has been working towards.
Got time for one more? Anybody in the room?
Cade, how much have you tapped into Tajh? Because Tajh played in the bowl game end of his freshman year, then started his sophomore year with an offensive coordinator change. Have you talked to him about that scenario that he went through at that time, or has he come to you and talked to you about that?
Yeah, I use Tajh as a huge resource. Tajh is probably one of the best people I know of building somebody's confidence up, and just encouraging somebody. I've never seen him discourage somebody. Just the way that he just is a light in the room, in the QB room. It's huge for us because I think that, you know, he's been through everything that we could possibly go through. So just to kind of have him in my corner and in the QB room's corner is huge, and just kind of somebody that we can reach out to on the field, but also off the field stuff is awesome. And I'm so appreciative of him and just kind of the mentor that he is to me. So, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Cade.